G'day, my name's Will. I'm 27. I grew up in Cops, but I went to Melbourne to pursue chefing. Was there for about 8 years, and now I'm back. And I found myself at Anchor Church. Growing up was a bit hard. I've had a pretty messy journey, journey to Christ, and yeah, just like pretty difficult upbringing, heavy sort of drug use, multiple mental health issues and suicide attempts and all that sort of fun stuff. So yeah, about a year back I started finding myself working at Hilltop, and I was just closing one day with Evie, who I'd only known for a few hours at that point, and she just said this thing to me, and it just has stuck with me. She said, "Will, I don't mean to be too forward, but I feel like I have to say something to you." And I was like, okay. And then she said, "I feel like I didn't know myself until I knew God." Yeah, that's what she said. And it just hit me. And yeah, that's stuck with me. And it will forever. Evie invited me to church, and I promised her that I would go to one of the Coming Home series, which Anchor Church runs, and it's on the story, the parable of the prodigal son. And the one that I ended up going to was when they were really delving into the younger brother and him coming home from his frivolous lifestyle of spending his inheritance and all that sort of stuff. And that really resonated with my backstory and sort of the stuff that I'd been through. So yeah, that was emotionally hitting for me, and I just, prayed a commitment that sermon that day, and it's been getting better. It's been getting better and better. I came along to the Foundations course that Anchor was running. It's a course that sort of like really nails down the foundations of the Christian faith, and really, like, for me, I went in with a few big questions, sort of like, why me? Of all these people do I get saved? Why am I deserving of this grace that we get given? And what is the purpose, that, like, what do I do with it? It was very like accessible and very easy, like to sort of like comprehend everything that was going on and to comprehend all the facts that I was being given. And that's what they were at the end of it. They were all facts. They were all like, yep, I fully am on board with that. Yeah. It's like, why am I deserving of the grace? I was sitting there one day and it was great, because you sit there and you get told you're not deserving of the grace and you don't have it for a reason. And that's awesome to hear in a really weird way, because I felt like that. I felt like I wasn't deserving of it. The good thing is that pairs really nicely with what your purpose is. And it is to know the Lord, and it is to give him back what you've got on loan from him. And I think that sort of came full circle for me, and I was just really like, oh, thank the Lord that there's something going on there. Yeah. I am just starting off in this journey, and I don't fully know the Lord yet, and I just want to know him more and just sort of use my grace to serve him. I've been given this chance and this opportunity, and I think, all power to sort of serve him better and to sort of reach out and to bring more people into Anchor Church and to go out and serve like he wants us to. Not too long ago we had the weekend away, and it was just good to go and get baptized with all these great people in the best way. Under the water I was there for a while, but as soon as I sort of pulled up, I had this thought in my head that I would try to pull up in the strongest way possible, and I sort of leapt out of the water, and it felt like I was sort of like leaping into that new family, leaping into the arms of God and the one who saved me. And I just wanted that to be like as I came out. Loved how it was a celebration of a change that happened within me, and it was sort of, it was just, it was just awesome. It was like one of those things that was just sort of very pivotal in my life, to sort of recognize that change and to celebrate with my family and to celebrate with all these like-minded, lovely, God-serving people. It was, one of the best moments of my life. I just want to sort of get more involved and sort of like, just serve in any way that I can, really. I come from that heavy circumstance and from that heavy situation, and it is sometimes hard to approach people who you feel haven't been through it. So I just want to be sort of a beacon there that anyone can come up and be like, hey man, I'm struggling here and I need some help. My relationship with God is my most important relationship that I have, and He helps me through my day-to-day life, and He helps me. I draw from Him and I lean on Him. So I think going forward in my life, I just want to give that back. You know, I feel like I have this body and this blood on loan from Him, and I need to bring it back to Him in the best sort of condition possible.